Okay. Well, it has been a while since I didn't realize that my microphone was muted. That's strange. It's been a while since I have actually played on this character, and I've been waiting for this phase to end because I didn't want to lose any of my items, and my build's also a little bit janky. I haven't fully figured out exactly what I want to do. I know I tried very hard to get this and realized that it's not bad. It's just I feel like it could be way better. Like this one, I feel like I had a better shatter them all. Damage, that one. We'll use that one. I don't think I've leveled this one up actually. Oh, it's already enhanced. Okay, so I did level it up. Travel smash. I want to finish working on or getting this build as beefed up as I can. And my secondary, I don't know why I'm actually using this. I need to also get rid of the beret and get, what is it? It's a helmet, I believe. It's not there. Yeah, this one. Even though they show that they do the same thing, they actually don't. They are different, and I need 8,000 Starcrom for that, and I don't think I'm gonna end up getting that until I go to the... Ooh, there's a piece of gold right here. That's strange. I haven't seen a gold there. Oh, anyway. I haven't... I lost my complete train of thought on that one. I won't be able to get enough Starcrom to be able to complete this because I get to go to Way of Winter tomorrow on this character. So I wanted to start the first stream being the first day on this character over there so I could like show like getting started. But it's not really I'm not gonna have the chance to because the Way of Winter operates a little differently than most of the other scenarios in the way of, so for example, I'm in world 13 on this character, and I believe it's like 1 through 15 are the total areas, or the total I need to go here. I don't know why I'm taking the long way. Anyway, there are 15 worlds in this server, and the issue with this in Way of the Winter... Why do I keep saying Way of the Winter? Way of Winter is... There's only, I believe, 5 worlds. So, that being the case, there's a lot more people in each server, and because the game Way of Winter is heavily encouraged to join into a hive, the hive limit is 16. They want as many people to play in hive groups as anything else. So, why can't I teleport over here? There we go. There's very limited locations to go to, especially early on in the phase. I think phase 2, when that unlocks, is when you can actually go towards the warmer areas. So you stop dying of hypothermia. But the issue is, in order to actually get a good location for you and your hive, you have to literally be the first one there. And with only a few servers existing and as many people being in servers, even if somebody's not part of a giant hive, they are still going, they're going to try to take the big open fields, and there's a few of them to go to. So I want to tomorrow, I'm going to literally go in the moment that the server opens and like just beeline it straight to the first large open area that I can. Just so I can claim it for my hive, because the rest of my hive members are going to join in, but I don't think they're going to be able to join in right away. I think they're probably going to be a little delayed. But I want to get as much of my build items as I can. I also found out that I don't properly have this build set up for what I thought. You know, it's been a while since I actually fought any of the enemies, and in this, I'm used to Secret Servitor recently. So, trying to fight this boss, I thought I would come in here and just get absolutely smoked by him because I didn't remember what I was doing. Can I just take him out with a sword? Why is he not attacking? These guys got some health on them. Oh, that's not good. I didn't want to be here. That didn't actually hurt as much as I thought it would. That's shooting, that's shooting. Okay, I have completely forgotten a lot of the mechanics of this boss. Yikes, that's... Nope, I'm eating. I didn't want to eat. I want to heal. I've forgotten a lot of the mechanics. Ow. I saw a lot of builds recently are using the LMG shrapnel, or the shrapnel LMG, to do a lot of damage. Like, the Valor is no longer, like, it's just not really a valid build anymore. Most people just use the actual LMG, or the bigger one right now, especially when it comes to the PvP, is... I need to heal again. The SMG. The Shrapnel SMG is what everybody's using now, and I tried to use it before, and I just couldn't do enough damage with it. Like, I felt like I just wasn't doing something right, or maybe I didn't have the build set up. Turns out that I'm using the Beret, and the Beret is actually a limitation that I was unaware of. I was hoping I would have gotten a better Lone Wolf. We're gonna run him. Oh, it didn't even give me the option to run again. I wanted to do Leia. I wanted to try to run Leia, but I think I need to figure out... Let me go here and redo this, because I have crossbows and snipers don't even have... I'm just going to take all of these off and redo all of it. Which one's auto rifles? That one. Let me grab it. Thank you. And then definitely want deviation, master, healing effects because I'm constantly using it. That's yeah, I didn't realize that I never actually had any of these stats correct. And I know what I need for a secondary. And I'm surprised that I actually have never gotten it. And that's, I need Wildfire as a secondary. Where did the one speed enhancement go? Kind of want that one back. This one. I should immediately be able to do more damage. I'm just going to run him one more time, and then I'm going to head back towards my house, get Wildfire. Hopefully get Wildfire. So I think what I'm going to try to do here, so we'll do this, switch over to this, immediately start lighting them up. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting him for more damage now that I have the actual shrapnel build items on. Isn't Duskorb a Pokemon? Or am I thinking of Voltorb? I'm thinking of Voltorb. Why is everything purple? Oh. Those can go away. This build is already doing more damage. Just from me changing those. I can only imagine what it'll be like when I actually get Wildfire and I can mark my targets. Get the mouths. There we go. No, no, no. Why am I not able to hit him? Oh, because he's technically in the air already. I need better violent shrapnels that have... I hate that attack because it's like, unless you could sprint fast enough, you're not going to survive. I thought I could survive that. I keep hitting the wrong one. I keep hitting 5 because I'm used to how my setup was on the other one. Nothing important. I did more damage that time, which I'm quite happy about. Okay. Let's head back to my house. Let's go get Wildfire. Because probably going to need it if I'm doing Leia. Did I just see a truck? Yeah, I did. There's no point in me doing that. Here, we'll get Wildfire. I think what I need to do is get 4 Valor. Because I do like Valor a lot. Actually, what is the perks of Valor? What does Valor do? Every 4 hits is a shrapnel. Crit hit counts 2 hits. So this is just a crit based. Yeah, see, the style that I have on here, I don't have a problem with the precision style. The issue is weak spot damage because the build stops me from doing weak spot damage. I do critical damage. So if I could get crit chance or crit damage on it, it would be fantastic. I don't have anything for this, which doesn't matter because I'm not even going to be using him. I have enough to get Wildfire, I think. Yeah. Okay. Craft. I need ammo pretty bad, actually. So let's go ahead. Craft Wildfire. And calibrate Wildfire. might hopefully give me a good decent amount of buff in. Yikes, that was something. Do I have anything else for you? No, I don't. Hopefully having wildfire as a secondary will mean... Why do I already have a bunch of ammo? What do I have? Where did I get pistol ammo? It's copper pistol ammo. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not using it as the damage source. I would like a little bit more ammo for my assault rifle though. Get some tungsten rifle ammo. It's a minute and a half, so we'll just let that run. Clear these items that I got. Do I want to break that down? Yeah, I'll break it down. Screw it. Let's open these crates that I got. So why can't I see chat? There's chat. Fixed it. Let's do shrapnel mod. Shatter them all. I need shatter them all violent. I think I already... Yeah, I don't remember. Shatter them all. Precision, precision, precision. Why'd I have a random firework? Whatever. I'm just gonna grab my ammo. The rest of it can just chill. We are going to go and head towards Leia, which in terms of, probably be best to go to this one. I think I've tried to do Leia alone before, and it did not go very well. So hopefully this time I can complete the first boss. I never figured out the second boss, and then I also joined into my hive that had very slowly through many deaths managed to get to the final boss, and then we just worked together to kill the final boss. So I haven't seen the second boss, or I haven't defeated the second boss. And then they also got... They got a Rebecca, a level 5 Rebecca Deviant on their first go. And I ended up getting one that was like level 2. They all got a 5 for 5. I hit the ground hard for that not hurting. How does that work?
This is the research facility. There's strong resistance up ahead. Stay alert and keep moving.
Dealing bad damage, I'll admit that much.
These two lab rats have so much untapped potential.
There's another one below me.
I quite agree. Take them to the raw materials room.
Doing more damage now than the last time that I was in here trying to do it. How does he see me? Unless they added another one. They did. I never knew there was another one in here. At least I don't remember there ever being another one.
No, it's true. They are experimenting on human subjects.
Ah, yes, that's some damage. That's more damage than I'm used to fighting him.
Be careful. You'll need to harness its power to defeat these deviants.
Get in here, kill him real quick, fill up this area. I hate the rampages. They're just so fast. Okay. And then if everything goes according to plan, if I shoot him, I can start lighting him up and deal a lot of damage. That was a nice amount of damage. I've never cleared him that fast before.
Let's go find Eve and her daughter.
They must have taken my Kelly through that door. What's that horrible sound?
I've never realized how important
But the one I choose
marking the target was.
is missing. If you won't give me what I want, you're of no use to me.
Why is that I'm not marking him?
Or perhaps you are. No.
She disposed of him because he was no longer useful. Better deal with that polarized source as quickly as you can.
For some reason, I'm not marking them like I thought I would. You know what? This is one of those times where I need to jump down and call in my deviant. Call in my deviant, call in this, light him up. Is he? He's ice, I think. You're ice. I took down fire guy. Reloading. Please reload. Oh. What is happening? I'm gonna die because I'm stuck. Well, I went down because I got absolutely just frozen in space. That was very stupid. Come on. There we go. It just healed, dude. That's kind of bull. Why can't I move? This is the boss that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just understand that I have to fill these little gaps with things, I think. Or these little vats. And I got one. Nope, that's not what I want to do. There's a lot of them. Fire, I need to go to fire. That one. Not that one. I need to do one more fire. One more. I need to do 2 more fires. I didn't see that thing. I was paying attention. I think this guy's an ice. There's not even a point in him being here. Yeah, there's the fire guy. One that I actually need to take down. Please get away from me. I need to do 2. There's 2 of them. I need to do 1 more ice and 2 fires. I'm like actually bamboozled on what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm so confused. So I need You're not marked anymore. I need you to be marked. I think you're a fire, so we're just gonna try to take you out while I can. Yep, that's that one.
Can hold back the march of evolution.
Oh, come on. That's so stupid to freeze me right as he's going to stomp. I don't like you, dude. Can I see him from ice? I can. Why didn't it fill the... Oh, I already did that ice. Why is there a gas pack? Okay, so it's just a fire one left. Not gonna lie, he's very annoying to try to dodge that guy. While also dodging a never-ending supply of NARs and... trying to keep up on this and get away from me, dude. There is the fire guy. Please stop shooting me.
Don't touch my samples.
I can't mark him, I guess. Please stop shooting. It's excessively annoying. I guess I'll hit him in the legs. It's not like I can hit his weak points anyway. Let's just heal up because I feel like he's going to try something. I feel like he's going to be one of those bosses that just spontaneously out of no. He just rolled through that thing.
Feel the wrath of truth.
Oh, okay. Okay. That was stupid. You get hit by one of them, you're gonna die. I guess you just get hit by all of them at the exact same time. Nope. Now he's back to immune, so it's now just back to running around and filling up these vats. Is this gonna be like a 3-stage thing? Yes, of course. It wouldn't be that hard if I didn't have to dodge 1,000 NARs and this dude that can freeze me completely in place. Why are those still chasing me? Why are they still going? Of course. That was the definition of stupid. That was absolutely stupid. Like, they were completely underneath the ground, and you're telling me that they're gonna chase me around the entire map until they hit me? Yeah, we'll just completely restart this, I guess. If I can get both of them down to low enough health that I can just jump down. Please reload. Why is my armor taking so much damage already? Look at how many of them are spawning. How did that hit me? Okay, he's low enough. We need to get you low enough. One ice, one fire. You're the fire guy. Ice down as well. My armor is almost completely broken from one death here. Let's just do this. Let's call in my little buddy. A deviant gonna do his job or no? How did that hit me from so far? Oh my gosh. Whoa! You're closer than I was hoping for. Gotta get this ice, dude.
No one can hold back the march of evolution.
Please reload. Please let go of me. Like, I already have to deal with enough. Why do I have to also deal with 100 of you? Go away. So, just go away. Shoot. Yep, that's gonna suck. Fire. Yep, sure. Oh, this is annoying. Doing Leia alone is the most annoying freaking thing.
Don't touch my samples.
Can I mark you? I don't think I can mark him. So we'll just do this. Do as much damage to him as we can. Oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to complete this. My weapon's taking too much damage. And my armor. think he's about to go into his slam thing. Bye. Like that my last Valor is damaged. We got one down. It's time to get the second one down. It wouldn't be that bad if I didn't have to also worry about the Gnars and everything. All of them are just constantly in the way. And then you got the boss that's like a Gatling gun of those freaking exploding things. I think he's fire, so let's just go ahead over into the fire area and take care of that. Is it gonna go into it, or I guess not. Why is everything destroying my armor so fast? I don't think I understand that one. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay. Last Valor's about to die, and if this dies, I'm screwed. Oh, of course. Get off me. Oh, it is broken. Yeah, I'm out of commission here. My guns were dying too fast. So I can't do Leia by myself. At least not this annoying boss. That sucks. Maybe I have an idea, and I think I know what the issue is. There was one for marking a target. Marking a target. This one. We are going to replace you with that. And I have to head to my house because everything is broken. And I'm half dead. Leia is insane when it comes to destroying all of your gear. I don't think I've ever had my gear break that fast. gold? No. Fully repaired, that's good to know. Guess we'll do the Forsaken Giant. Maybe. I don't know, because there's not... I don't have much to do in terms of what I need. It's the Forsaken Giant. That's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go do the Forsaken Giant. I just have to defeat him without going into the red on my health, so... Way of the Winter, the enemies were this simple. Like 5 shots and they're dead. I need to drink water. I didn't realize that's probably why I'm so slow. I will do this. So I plan on releasing a video. It's probably gonna start recording it tomorrow. It's literally I'm going to be a. What's that? Oh, to someone that's annoying. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a video on getting started for the Way of the Winter, and I know it's a little bit later than normal, but. As somebody who's played almost until the last phase, I understand a lot more about Way of Winter. So I jumped too early because I lagged a little bit. I understand a lot about Way of Winter from just I've been playing it, so I thought a video would be good about Deviant Springover, locations to go, what to avoid. I'm not going to complain that Arbiter is stuck there. Oh, well, he was stuck there. He's not stuck there anymore. Why did I do that? Yep. Heal before he can hit me again. Ooh. Things almost ended badly. What? I would like to complete the challenge for this phase, the final phase, to defeat him on pro mode without getting critically injured. But the biggest issue when it comes to this is that he's technically broken. Because you're supposed to be able to pick up these little flower buds and throw them at the Arbiter to break his shield. You can't. At least not anymore. You used to be able to, apparently. Slam him. It still didn't break the Arbiter's shield, which it should have. Sure. I hate the Arbiter. I hate the Arbiter so much. And what sucks is, like, he's gonna end up summoning a second Arbiter, and usually I can dodge them enough, but it is extremely annoying to have to dodge him. And then he's gonna go for slam. I hate Arbiters. They're so violently annoying. And the fact that his little smack attack he's doing here doesn't hurt the Arbiter is annoying. And the Arbiter has infinite range when it comes to his little slap. Oh, there's the other Arbiter that's spawning. Because instead of going for the attack that you're supposed to go for, you're just gonna infinitely be annoying. Yep. No, well, I've been critically injured, so there's that entire run. Let me just go ahead and jump off the cliff. I hate the Arbiter so much. Just because of I'm a core mechanic of this boss fight is being able to pick up those drops and throw it at the Arbiter, and you can't do that anymore. It doesn't. It says it hurts him. I mean, unless you gotta hit him with like 58 freaking drops. No. He's not even glowing now. Yeah. I guess you can't mark the boss, which I guess makes sense. If I had the Arbiter die, it'd make it so much easier to do anything. Like, seriously, the Arbiter is the bane of my existence. It's the only thing that makes this actual fight annoying. I'm going to try and see if the little flower buds work. Can I pick it up? Thank you. Yeah, 64 damage compared to like the 9,000 you need to be able to do to him. It's very annoying that my Shadowhound is taking all of the flower buds and using them to duplicate. I'm just gonna recall him. Pick it up. Or don't, that's fine. Yep. It's just not doing any damage to him is my problem. I don't think he should be completely immortal to any of these little flower buds. And now he's going for that. Dude. I hate that Arbiter. Why am I... What is this? So technically, the mechanics are you're supposed to be able to pick these up and throw them at the Arbiter to break his shield. For some reason, the Arbiter barely takes any damage from them, so you just have to deal with the Arbiter smacking you the entire time. Okay, I just jumped straight in. That was my own fault. Anyway, the Arbiter's supposed to take damage from those flower buds, but he doesn't. And the only true way to actually break his shield is to get this guy to land directly on top of him with a slam attack. which is not just a guaranteed thing for him to do. What is hitting me? And even though Shadowhound can take the aggro from the Arbiter, the issue with him is the flower buds that would very much supposed to help you can't. Shadowhound uses the flower buds as a means to actually duplicate, because I guess they count as an entity that Shadowhound can use. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but you know. Please stop. Yep. Why is that Arbiter still just full sprinting at me like a football player? Like, it wasn't just me that saw that either. He was seriously running through the attack. See, he's still surviving that hit. He's going to go for... Get up, please. Please run. Thank you. Don't let the Arbiter hit you. You're almost in critical. Yes, another Arbiter. I don't even have enough damage done to the boss to be able to handle all the Arbiters. He didn't even summon another Arbiter specifically due to that fact that I have not even been able to do enough damage to him. Well, that's gonna kill me. Oh, it's been too long since I've played on this character. Just realizing how much I absolutely hate this fight. Hate this annoyance, specifically. I mean, look at how much health he has. He's a boss by himself. I'm just gonna exit this dungeon. There's not even a point in me continuing. I've already died. It's annoying. What else is there that I can do, I guess? I don't feel like fighting any more bosses because I'm realizing that there's just too many annoying mechanics that don't work. I'm out of leather scraps. Here's the other thing about leather scraps. Why do they take so long to craft? Like, seriously, it takes like 20 minutes to craft these things. I need 30. 4 minutes. Don't get me wrong, this is probably one of my favorite games, but there's so many mechanics that are just stupid, or don't work, or are poorly designed. They need work, and somebody needs to just explain where the broken stuff is. Another thing that I want to do is, knowingly enough, go back to the basics of wood and make a blueprint for a little house to use in Way of Winter that I can easily get the resources for. Hopefully. Just to get started. Of course, I'll end up upgrading it. And everybody here is part of the hives, so we plan on eventually getting a thermal tower going in the Way of Winter, and that's another reason why I need to get to the location where the hive's base will be as soon as possible. But I need to consolidate. Actually, while I'm here, the things that I'm not using can be destroyed. Not you, don't need you. What are you? Logging beaver. Cleaning dude. Just the ones that I don't need collecting stuff for me right now. Benches and stuff I don't need. You need to stay. Don't need the garage. You can go, you can go, you can go. Breaking stuff that I don't need. I don't need you anymore. Somehow I have water in my pumps. I don't know how I have water in my pumps. The reason I'm breaking all this stuff down is because I'm not going to be here long enough to actually use any of it. And I would need as much space as possible to build the blueprint for the new house. Please remove. There's fish in here that I need to remove. The only things I'm going to really keep are... Don't even need the wish machine. Don't need the disassembly bench. Don't need the fridge, but I believe there's stuff in the fridge. Don't need the barrels. Don't need the osmosis. What's in my barrels? Oh, a lot of water. You're also full to the brim of water. This is a lot of stuff. Okay, take this one. There's definitely nothing of value in here anymore. This is in here. Actually, you know what I just realized? Animal trough. I forgot I had animals. Well. Had animals was an understatement. I think I picked them all up, actually. I think I still have the animals. Oh, I haven't been on in a few days. I'm curious how much is actually sitting in here. Why is there 15,057 tungsten? That is a ludicrous amount of tungsten. There's 20,000 wood, which I think is the maximum amount that that thing can hold. What else is there that I can break? I think I have a blueprint that I can disassemble. Now I can just remove you. That actually almost took absolutely everything that was in my pockets. Okay. How big is my lot that I get to work with here? So I can consolidate most of these storage pieces to like the very edge. So one thing that I learned on my alt is the general rule of thumb when it comes to buildings. When you're building your base, like there's an ideal size that you should focus on. And for your own personal base, one that can carry you all the way to the end, the ideal size is I guess it's a weird shape. It's a 7x7. Now, of course, that's just the base of it. You can, of course, add more onto it. Why do you not want to go where I tell you? But anyway, the base is 7x7 because if you get a 7x7 house, and that's just the base platform, the house itself doesn't actually have to be this whole 7x7. It doesn't have to be a square. But if you have a 7x7, it is compact enough to where you can pretty much move it anywhere you need to move it, while also still having enough space to have every potential item you need in one place. I don't know why I tried to consolidate this down so much, but this is where all of my stuff goes. All of my stuff is right here on this one little tile. Oh, wait, we didn't stuff the storage thing in here. Let's shove this right there. Okay, let's break everything. Okay, so we have an empty slate. So let's do, we're actually going to do an 8x8 square. So here's the center. 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Actually, what am I doing? These are supposed to be wood. Bad. 2, 3, 4. Let's just replace all these. The reason I want to do it in wood is that if I ever move to a new server where I'm limited on my resources, I don't want to have it stuck as a tier 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just start 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be a general layout of what our house needs to look like. Now, ideally, what I would want is we'll take this, snap it up one, go all the way around and snap it to this level reasoning behind this is because you can get some really cool steps and an entryway to your house. Now an 8x8 goes off like a little deviation from my drawing that I did of how I wanted the house layout. It is a little bit smaller. My drawing layout was originally a 7x7, but this way, go up there. It is a relatively small house that you can keep insulated, which is why I made it a 7x7. Well, now an 8x8, because way of the winter you have little furnaces, I guess, that can keep you warm, but they only can heat a certain distance. So trying to keep it as small as possible. I believe this house will only need 2 furnaces to cover each corner of the house. And that's just only because it's shaped like a giant L. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut a 3x3 out over here. That is in the complete wrong spot. I meant to cut it out over here. I don't even know how I managed to put it that way. I have a drawing of what I was supposed to do. Cutout is supposed to be right here. Nope. Well, yeah. I'll actually do a 2x3. And then let's grab... We need walls. Do wood walls. 3 wide. And then this side is going to be a... Where's my drawing? This back wall is supposed to be an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And then 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 2. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 because we had changed the shape. So we have it set up like this. We're now going to grab small foundations and turn off caps lock. That's a little secret. These are, of course, going to snap down to each other. And the reason I took so many out is because your character is going to want to jump up these. You need to have very small increments, because if you don't, your house will start looking a little funky and your character will not be able to properly go up these. How am I out of gravel? Of all things, I'm out of gravel. I didn't even know that was possible. But I'll take this as an easy way to show. So, as you can see, he could just walk right up these without any sort of limitations. We still need to add, I believe, 2 more levels. 1 or 2 more levels. And that's just because I like to wrap the front right here. I need to go figure out my... Actually, I need to clear my inventory first off. Of water. Which one of these is like almost empty? Any of them is empty? Do I seriously have this much stuff? How am I still so... Oh, that's why I'm overweight. I didn't notice I had this much purified water as well. 63. No, down, down. 64. Hey, look, there's my animals. 59. Still 403 overweight. 43. Get some more out of here. Some down there. Discard all these. Still overweight. 55. Can clear some more. 109 overweight. What is causing all this weight? Don't need these weird things. I honestly, I don't need half of the crap that I have in my inventory. At least not anymore. Deviated corn can go away. That could probably be a factor. Stardust corn ale. It's different. Clear-minded and quick reflexes. It's gonna drop them. There's seriously no point in me carrying around this much. I have so many bricks. I can move at least, so I can try to find a different storage crate to pour these things into, and now I'm down to 76. Okay. Now I need to just go find stone, and I guess the best place that I can go to get stone is down here. Broken Delta by Deadsville. That's not Broken Delta, this is Deadsville. That's Monolith. What am I doing? Where am I? It's Greywater. Matters. There's Deadsville. Because Deadsville is a starting area, of course the only thing they're going to give you is copper and stone. And they're mostly going to just give you stone. It's like kind of nostalgic to be back on the original map. I've been playing nothing but Way of the Winter. I need to stop saying Way of the Winter. That's like not even the name. Way of Winter. Anyway. I didn't think you needed gravel for the foundations. I could have swore you just needed wood. It doesn't matter. I mean, I plan on bringing an advanced drill with me, so nothing to worry about. Just gonna grab a bunch of gravel and then head back to my house to continue building that little idea building to start out with. Another goal of mine is I don't have any of the cosmetic packs for building, but I still like my houses to look good, so it's kind of like if I can make an appealing house that anybody can make without the need of other packs, it would make me feel more accomplished as well. So it's like I'm going to try to show like this is where I can go to get materials. This is the type of materials that you need. Like you really don't need a lot for the types of builds. And of course, there's going to be a few things where it's like you just have to get lucky with them. Like especially when it comes to the formulas or the prints. I like my houses to look good. So I really do like using prints and I like using formulas. And I wish the formulas could be used between characters, because there's some that I got on my other character that are really good and useful for building. On this character I really have like external type formulas. I don't really have internal. I'm gonna go until my inventory is like, you can't walk anymore. And then I'll teleport back to my house. And there's probably no reason that I'm getting all this. Like, this is probably more than enough. Okay. Let's head back to my house. Go back to building. And then in a little bit, if I get a little bored of building, we'll go and do a formula run. Maybe get some good stuff from there. Okay. Back here. Let's go back to doing what I was saying, which is this. Can I get one more in? No. So it did work out just how I needed to. And then you do one little layer like this. Reason you do this is because this makes it work very well for farming. And it kind of just gives it a little bit more definition on the front. Why is that one just offset? If you really want make it all nice and uniform, you can do something like that. Just to give it that look, I guess. But now you have this little staircase that your character will not jitter all over the place because they're trying to operate it. They might... Oh, he uses this just fine. I thought that might have been a little too high, but I guess not. Okay, so we're going to want a good entry point to the house. I'm thinking probably right there. Why is that wall backwards? That was weird. Okay, so let's put a doorway. We'll do a double door. Break both of these, throw some walls or some windows in. Let's see, what else can I do to make a little bit more? Let's do this. This down, break this corner. Reason we break this corner is because let's keep one right there. And then we're going to break this. Take this. That open. That in. Like so. Actually, we will do this and break that one. Double door frame in wood. I did not try to do that. I was paying attention to what door frame I was putting it in. Mix up your door frames. Another reason we do this is because we'll take some of these railings, connect them right there, grab ourselves a pillar, put it in the corner. When it comes to my builds, I'm an addict when it comes to pillars because I really like the look of... I know you want to go there. There you go. I like the look of having a little bit of definition to specific spots of the house, and pillars are the right way to do that. Having these junctions or cuts between wall corners and everything of the sort, I don't know, it's just... Oh, I didn't snap it. There we go. Okay, do that. Whenever you're trying to put a pillar on the outside like this, it will not allow you to snap easily. So if you take two extra, you don't even need two. If it'll allow you to snap one right there, you can do that. And it'll allow you to just get your pillar in there. Let's grab a couple more. Where did it go? Okay. Originally I was going to do an A-frame house because I didn't really know what I was, what to expect when going into Way of the Winter. I'm glad that I didn't. Just because it really would have made things a little bit more confusing, I guess. I don't like that you're backwards. And then to add one more window here. Do something like that. I want to keep it all tier 1, but also in a way to where it can be easily upgradable. Break that one and break that one. What you're gonna do is you take these, fill in the void. You don't even know that anything's different. Take some of these. You're gonna want to go closest to. That's not. Make sure you have these walls facing out. As long as you get the base walls facing in the correct direction, the ones that snap on top of it will also follow in the correct direction. So that would, 2 of these is equivalent of 1 wall. So if you go, part of me wants to do a 4th, but I think 3 would probably be ideal because we actually have a little bit of a different idea what we're gonna do. 3 and 3. Let's go ahead and grab some ceilings. That's not what I wanted to grab. Let's grab a couple ceilings just to fill in the space. And then actually, let's get a tier 1 staircase. Like so. Grab a wall. Place it there. Actually, remove this real quick, because this is another thing that I wish I would have done earlier on while building my house, is actually do the correct foundations where they need to be. See, if you use these small little platforms, what you can do is you can come and grab this wall, per se, and the right angle. Okay, well, I guess you could put one there too if you want to. That. Because of that, you could separate your walls out. If this faced the right way, that would look a little bit better. You could do something like this, which just kind of gives it a little bit more of a unique look. It's kind of like building tips 101. And then, of course, we're going to want to fill in everything. One of the main things that we also are going to need to add in, and I'm probably going to add it in this area, is a garage. Way of the winter, you're definitely going to need a garage. I mean, you'll be driving through lava at some point, and your bike's just going to take all kinds of damage. It's just best if you get the garage early as possible and start upgrading it. Map is huge. And as much as I like to just run around and explore, you're going to freeze to death a lot. So having that vehicle as soon as possible, upgraded as much as possible, you'll be able to survive a lot more. Okay, so this area we are going to do wall, door there. To do something like this. Keep our windows, actually let's do one like this. Let's keep these windows right here in line with each other, just so it doesn't look too awkward. And then you're going to want to cut it off in random spots. If you have the entire house just stand straight up and down, it's going to look awkward. Like, it just doesn't look realistic when your house is standing on end like that. Any game that involves building, I like playing. So, for example, Sims. Even though you can practically make things fly in The Sims, or even in Minecraft, you can make things like float in the sky. I don't like doing it. I like it to have some sort of realism to the way that the build makes up. And I also don't see anything wrong with actually taking inspiration from somebody else's build. If you copy their build one for one, don't say you just created it. Because, I mean, obviously, you didn't. You just copied somebody else who just made it. But if you're like, for example, let me grab a small roof real quick. Back here, this little idea is not mine. Having a back little workshop room that's open on the side is not my idea. I should probably remove that because I actually need these. This is not my idea. This is, I scour YouTube looking for build ideas and new little tidbits and build ideas. That needs to be removed because this does not want to snap in the correct place when there's a roof above it. Anyway, I scour YouTube looking for ideas and stuff and just new little tidbits to help me come up with new ideas. And if I see one that I like, of course I'm going to implement it into what I'm doing. So this is actually from somebody else's build. They were actually doing a compact house, and this is their workshop room. I liked it because they had crates stacked on top of each other in their own little shelf. Their stuff was sitting outside. The issue with it sitting outside, though, is you're, of course, going to be cold. If you have a heater nearby, it doesn't care if there's walls. It's not that big of a deal if there's walls. And let's grab small roofs. I like adding these little flare bits out randomly. Let's just add some here. I think I actually, one of my streams that I put up on YouTube actually had my little flare design on it, and everybody seemed to be saying they liked that design of the house with the flare. I like it just because it makes the building look less flat. Apparently I've connected to my own stream chat multiple times. I just got like 4 notifications. Feel about it actually. Maybe it's just because I don't have a roof on the top floor. Let's try to get this built up. Go around here. Let's do this. Let's go overhang this side by 1 block, or 1 square, whatever it's called. And then we'll overhang this entire side. Just because we want a little bit of definition. And if you get an issue like that, just throw a pillar down, and then you're good to go. Everything needs support because the way that the game's mechanics are is if you break a foundation, of course you're going to want everything above it to break. It just makes sense. Follow these all the way up. think you need to go, yeah. There. Let's pillars on those. I personally like adding pillars around there. Don't need to add anything on that overhang. Let it actually hang. This wall looks a little bland. I feel like it might be needing something, but we'll just let it wait for now. Something about it just don't seem good. A lot of my builds actually will get to the build limit because I will have... I'm going to do it with this house as well, so you'll see. But I have an idea in my head on how I want the build to look. And like, okay, we'll use this as an example. If you look at this house right now, does this look better? Do I fill that in? No. I think it honestly, in my personal opinion, this floor right here just does not need to exist. This little bit of outcropping just does not look good to me. I don't know what it is. I thought it looked good at first, but it might have just been because I didn't have the rest of the house finished. Yeah. So when you look at this house, this roof is just excessively flat. But the way that the build is set up, you're not going to want a triangle roof on it. Like, you're not going to want whatever that house is, whatever's going on over there, you don't want that. Or you don't want that type of roof. Or that thing. I don't even know what to call that. So if you go in here, I think it's this one, you can do this, which I did this actually on my alt's house, but I did it off stream, so I never showed what I did. This honestly is going to completely make the build limit go like haywire, because there's a whole bunch of tiny little pieces. Each piece counts as its own thing. And if you don't have the build master trait, which adds, I think it's 150 extra, so you can go 850 total structure pieces, which is what my alt has. I think their house is only at like 701. And that's just because I have random pieces thrown around for defense. But this is definitely going to give it a little bit more of some definition so it doesn't all stand flat and look weird. But as I'm saying, there is an issue with it. And that issue is there's the way you're doing it is each one of these little tiny pieces, small support pieces, takes up one structure piece, even though it's a quarter of the size of the other one. And I get it. It's because if you have an endless limit of build crap, people's bases are not only going to be gigantic, it's not going to be able not going to be able to, it just can't load all of that. Another thing I'm doing here, and this is something that you might have to do in specific... I don't know, you just don't want to go there, I guess. What do you... Why? Is it going to be this entire wall? Let's just do that. Maybe you'll work with me now. Anyway. This is going to give it some good definition. It's going to give it a little bit more texture to this outside of the building. What was I saying? I have terrible memory. It's a big issue of mine. I struggle to remember random things. Unable to remove this heavy load. What? I broke one thing. Technically, if you wanted to, you could go along this outside which I might actually try it. I might actually try to do that. So let me break these ones that I already placed down, which irritatingly enough I've already placed down. Because you cannot put a wall down underneath the roof, which I wish was a mechanic so much, because there'd be so many cool things you could do with that. Like, I mean, think about it. If you could build under roofs, you could build, like, pantry cabinets and stuff. And of course, I'm going to be streaming this character a lot more since they're going to be moving over to Way of the Winter. And I would prefer not dying 100 times going into Way of Winter. Like I did on my alt, because my alt went into a hard version of Way of Winter. Which I didn't even notice. Everything there is just difficult. And I didn't even have the equipment to do that area. Because they were just... I literally made them, went into a server, bought the exit early card that they added, and then moved over. So I had nothing, and then when I spawned into the server, people were already like, yeah, transferring over a whole bunch of my silver ore or something, and oh, I already have all the advanced drills saved up. The people were stacked and ready to go for this server. They were doing a ludicrous amounts of damage. Or just leave it like that. Save on resources. Adds definition. Another thing. These. Gonna want to use these. And then grab these. Do this. They might not want to work with you so well. It'd be nice if you would work with me a little bit, though. Basically what I wanted to do is connect, but I just realized I have it poorly aligned and it's going to try to connect to a window. So I guess what we're actually going to do is this. Why do you not want to work? Okay. It's starting to not really work how I was envisioning it, which sucks. It's just a support issue. That's really all it is. So here's what we're doing. We're going to actually break these. I didn't try to break the foundation as well. And let's grab some half walls. Go around here. These in. Let's put that there. Let's see what I can come up with. Ah, that looks stupid. What about something like this? Too bad. Just for now. We'll eventually put decor in right there and make it look less weird. Let's put some... I like these doors. The painted double doors. They look really nice. They also work very well for the type of build that I'm doing. Let's grab some single painted doors for the individual rooms. I think it was just that one. I think that was all we had. Let's go. Why did I just say it like that? Let's go over here. Some half walls. Maybe go the correct direction. Oh wait, no, you were going the right direction. It doesn't matter. And then let's grab a small half wall. Another one. Can I add 2? Well, that's actually kind of cool. Let's try this. Experimenting time. Can I get a pillar to snap in here? I can, and the fact that that just worked so well is like astounding. Just do that. Add some definition in there. You can't even tell it's like a seam. Just, you know, it just works so well right there. That is crazy. How well that worked. Let's see, I missed this corner. And this corner. I feel like I'm missing more somewhere. Guess not. Let's add some windows in though. And definitely want to use painted windows. It just looked good. And let's definitely add one more there. And because of the fact that we couldn't put the little overhang that I wanted to right there, or did, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let's grab a roof. We're actually going to do this, break this down, grab our double, and a double door. Both of these. There. Now again, like I said, we don't need the pillars. You just kind of want them there just to fill in the empty space. Okay, that's not bad. Actually rather like that. Okay, we have all of those in. Stop focusing down here for now. Let's come over here and let's see. I didn't even know I had the bartender table. Don't know when I got that. These. This is what I wanted. Never start from that side. Always start from this side, go one click in. The reason I'm doing this is because when you actually put the plants in here and they fully grow, it's going to look like you have a little bush going around the house. It's like a random little detail thing. Don't put anything there. You'd be surprised, but it will not fit. You'll end up with like a weird gap. One thing you can do though, and this is just, again, this is just to beef it out. Take these, break all those down, grab your small foundations, fill in this little area. Trust me, you're gonna need them. Now, of course, these little planters are, you're almost obligated. Why? You obviously can't grow anything until you have the planters. So you're going to need to focus on trying to get those at some point. Lining these things up is so annoying. Can you stop going over there, please? Please go correctly. There we go. I'll never stop being irritated at like how the snapping works in some of these spots. Okay, we got another one. That means there's just this one left that we have to try to... Oh, there it is. Okay. That was kind of annoying, but it's going to work out. So if you go here and then in structures, grab a... Where is the small... There it is. Okay. Start here. Go each little individual peg. All the way down. Grab your small roof. This is purely cosmetic almost. Like they will function, but you're gonna need a grow shroom for this one. There it goes. Getting a grow shroom for these is almost like a necessity. Let's add some pillars here just because I don't like pillars to look like they're floating. Okay. And then now that you have this little planter box area, you can come here, and of course they don't want to snap. And I think this is the reason. Break those away. And then now they should... Yeah. Sure you line them up in the like center point of two of the pillars. Except for that last one. That last one really doesn't want to go there. Grow shroom can plant your crap on any level it needs to plant it on. So just because you have all kinds of weird levels to your crops, they can still plant them up here. Okay, I'm out of water, but that's the point. You have this weird rack of plants, which is very good for Way of Winter. When you're doing your thermal tower, there's a certain ones that are amazing for doing... What is that? Oh, it's the wall. There's certain ones that are really good, which are... I haven't gotten them all. Don't quote me on this. There's one that'll spawn Way of Winter crops randomly around the tower. But in order to do it, you have to craft all of the fertilizers, like the breeding, the yield boost, and I forgot what the other one is. There's one more you need. Anyway, you have to craft a bunch of those, and to get those, you have to not only have a fertilizer box or a compost bin, but you need a lot of, like, what are they called? They're plants. You need a whole bunch of, like, tomatoes, you need a whole bunch of things. And you're going to need to grow a bunch of them. And also, in my case, I don't have a grow shroom, so I couldn't do this plan, but this is what I wanted to do eventually. Anybody that's seen my other streams will notice I literally surround my entire house with mushrooms. Also, because it's getting close to the end of the stream, I do want to try to go around. What does light cement look like on the walls? I should probably do this, put one up there. Light cement looks a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. And that one looks just beyond stupid. Still no. None of these look good. They're like all interior. I can do brick, but brick's just gonna look odd. If I do this, right? Bottom floor is brick. And then I grab something like this. No, that looks even stupider. I don't have any good wallpaper, and the one that I want is this, and I don't even know how to get it. Don't know if I want that. I might actually use the cement floor. They're kind of a pain to get to. I probably should have done this before putting the planter boxes on top of them. Doesn't look ideal. The steps. That's because the steps are actually supposed to be stone. But you don't get stone right away. So for now, they're going to be that. And let's figure out our wall issue, though. Because I don't want the exterior to look like crap. But it's starting to look like crap. It's because I don't have any good exterior walls. I guess that one's not bad. I can work with this. It's a little bit on the brown side, I guess, but it works. It's not what I didn't want to put that there. I like autopiloted that area. For up here, definitely going to want to change the wall. As long as I don't look too closely at the weird clay bricks, it doesn't look bad. Eventually I will find better formulas. Luckily, I know good spots. I heard somebody's motorcycle nearby. I overly paranoid because this is a PvP server. And we're in the phase where everybody can just die. Oh, that's not what I tried to do. I need my pillars. And to do this, because I have not done it yet. Okay. These overhangs, technically, you don't have to do any of this. I'm just going to because I want to know if they look okay. Honestly, I'd prefer keeping these wood. It just would look better if I just left it as wood. Would brick look better if I put it out here? I can't tell if that would look better or not. Or if I should just like leave it. Something like that. That doesn't look too bad. It's the same wallpaper that I used on my other character for the exterior of the house. As long as you don't look at the hieroglyphics that are all over it, it's not a bad color of wallpaper. Let's see. Let's use my favorite on the inside, which that's a terrible spot to put it. I need to get this house finished because I don't have a lot of time before this character is booted off of this place and put on the other one. There's a spot for a pillar right there that I missed. This. There it is. Okay, and then these little spots can get. You need a pillar. You need a pillar like right in the middle. Which isn't going to work with me because I need a small roof. Oh, it should. There we go. Now we can go back to... Let's actually do the cement for these small... tiny ones. Actually doesn't look too bad. Small walls can get the concrete. Especially out here. Definitely going to want pillars for here. Just so it looks a little bit more decent and designed out. Actually, I'm gonna save the blueprint here because it's pretty much a base level. At this point, I'm just starting to decorate, and there's no reason to me just decorating everything. So, yeah, I'm just gonna save the blueprint like this and call it done. But I'm going to end the stream here. The next time that I stream, this character will be on Way of the Winter and probably have a couple things going on. Probably this house will be moved over by that point. Because my goal is to get my house, at least, where the Hive's main base is going to be. So I'm just going to place this blueprint down. Use as much of my stuff as possible to try to build it. And then, yeah, pick up from there. We'll actually decorate the house probably when I get it placed. And then it's right back onto the grind for Way of the Winter and trying not to die repeatedly. And getting all of the Starchrome that I need because I need a ton of Starchrome. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.